my feed.
It's nonstop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him. He oh my God.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing God's work.
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
It's one of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, everybody, to Gutfeld Explained Monday. Gutfeld Bingo. Happy Easter Monday, all of us Christians who celebrate. I hope you got back from church in time to get your bingo cards, because we're playing Gutfeld Bingo again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Grab them while they're hot. We are going to be exploring all sorts of different jokes from Gutfeld, all sorts of different humor from the Rumbleverse.
Your fantasy quarterback, Jack.
Look at that resub.
Dad. Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Not his dad.
Good game.
Good pick. Cam Newton.
Thank you. Thank you for the resub. And as well, Sauerkraut resubbed during the hype vid. Thank you very much for resubbing. Says I can't believe it has only been 3 months. I know. Time flies when you're playing bingo, as they say in The Art of War by Sun Tzu, who was a very famous influencer from China. A lot of people don't know that. Thank you for playing. We've got the bingo cards are on the table. We've also got.
You're welcome to tug on it.
We've got a little bit of. Rumble videos to ramble around here before we get started. We got 2 minutes, so get your bingo cards. 69 bits from Sauerkraut. Now, what's a holy number? Is 69 a holy number? I mean, it has to do, I guess, with, there are holes involved. But is it a holy number? What is a holy number? I don't know any biblical numbers. How many pages are in the Bible? 666 is Satan's number. But that is a heathenistic number. But of course, Satan lost against Jesus a long time ago. I don't know if you guys know the Bible story between Jesus and Satan, but basically, Satan was on Jesus's team, and then he left and he went to the Middle East and he closed the Strait of Hormuz, and Moses had to open the Strait of Hormuz by splitting the Red Sea to then allow logistics tankers to transport oil by land to the Israelites, who then used that oil to power the lamps, which stayed lit for 8 days. That's the story of the Old Testament. Thank you for being here for that. Now, what do we got here? We got a little bit of Roseanne just to get you guys warmed up. Get your bingo cards. It's going to start very soon.
Yeah. Deceiving's annoying as fuck.
Okay, so we got, this is Slash, the famous guitar player.
Yeah. Deceiving's annoying as fuck. It's so distracting. Like, they have to do. I don't like to do it. I try and do it as little as possible. I don't like lying to people, but I don't always say the truth. Sometimes I discern, like, I'm going to answer your question however I want to, and I won't lie to you. I'll tell you, but then there might be a situation where, like, it's life or death and I have to lie. I'm open to that reality.
Well, as long as you don't call it lie, because if it's done with kindness, then it's not a lie.
Kindness is awesome.
Yeah, kindness is the thing.
Kindness
so
is
you're
awesome.
not really lying if you're creating a kinder landing place for that person.
Kindness is interesting. I was studying the virtues, and kindness is appreciation for what you have and the people in your life, as opposed to envy, which is the sin opposite, where it's, this isn't good enough. I'm not. And because kindness, because of the appreciation, you treat it well. So it's not actually being nice to people, but you are good to people that you appreciate. And that appreciation for things and people, like having that, it's such a good feeling.
I loved when I first got famous that I was able to...
a little bit of a humble brag there. But I imagine there's a lot of positives to that.
Throw out insulting lines and be kind of mean, but people would laugh because it was a joke. But I really toyed with the, shut up. Yeah. I'm busy.
Father of a Duck says, when does the stream start? Are you fucking with me? The stream is live on YouTube. You scared the shit out of me. It's so easy to prank the joke explainer because I've got 2 monitors and 3 streams. So I can only monitor so many things. Guys, the bingo is starting now. Get your bingus cards. Let's see what we got. How many we got for bingo? 21 off the bat on Twitch. This is going to be a hell of a game. Now, let me explain the rules. you can, if you get a bingo, you will throw your link. If you have a link to a video that needs to be explained in the chat, throw it in there. I'll explain it at the end of the stream. But there's also the ability to bribe me. So I will also take the top day trader and I will watch their link. Or also, if you're the top day trader or if you won bingo and you want a link and you don't have a link, you can donate your link to the chat. And the first link I see under the official I would like to donate statement, that one goes in the watch later folder. So all rules have been explained. Let's go. Where's our boy Brian? Brian is working on this holy holiday, plugging away, trying to save up so he can buy a house 35 years from this day. Let us see and get this. Gutfeld, March 30th, 2026. This is courtesy of our boy Never Forget 77 here on Rumble. Is Brian even real? Is Brian even real? Brian is real. Brian is real. Brian is real. Welcome to Rumble. The smiley means you are the chosen one. Sauerkraut is the chosen one. If you don't have a bingo card, you can cheer for Sauerkraut. There he is. Was Tyrus there? I didn't see.
It's Monday Night Raw.
I'll do the show. Good evening, everyone. So golf legend Tiger Woods was arrested on DUI charges after he flipped his car.
DEI? DUI? Very similar.
Police say the crash could have been worse, but Tiger is only half Asian.
Nah, okay. That's is race? We gotta have that one on here. That's not woman, right? That's not women are bad drivers. That's Asians are bad drivers. Asians are bad drivers. I don't know if we have Asian stereotypes on here. We don't have specific stereotype, so we have to move on. That's stand-up bingo. Very different.
Despite his repeated crashes, Woods says he won't hire a driver because he doesn't want anyone to know his whereabouts.
Very interesting for a guy, because he always wants to be fucking. Because he's always fucking. Let's see. Drunk? Yeah, he wasn't drunk, though. He was DUI. He was under the influence of something.
Meaning his girlfriend and his other 3 girlfriends.
All in one.
Court documents.
And nice from a little Tyrus edition there. Hole in one. The hole is the vagina. So do we have vagina on here? No vagina. Is a pervert. I'll give you that one. And I'll give you... He said hole in one. The hole is the vagina, just not the penis. Gutfeld bombed. I don't know. Maybe a little bit on that one.
Revealed that YouTube employees admitted their goal was to get viewers addicted.
Whoa. Why are they telling people this? Guys, shut the fuck up.
Well, they'll never be able to accuse Fox of that. Not with this guy on the payroll.
Trying to kill me.
He's our Narcan. Trump spilled details about a massive doomsday bunker being built under the new White House ballroom. It's not for a nuclear war, he says. It's for Don Jr. to shelter in place in case Kimberly returns.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
You know, as soon as he said Don, I thought Don Lemon. But then he said Don Jr. There's a lot of Dons. Donald Trump, Donald Lemon, Donald Jr. This is the age of the Don. This is the dawn of the new age.
He's in Greece. To aid the war effort in the Gulf, the U.S. is considering deploying SEAL Team 6.
Nice. Those are the Bin Laden guys. Those are like, these guys are like the highest rank in Call of Duty.
In case Kimberly returns.
Oh, wow.
Just click there.
Hey, she's in Greece. To aid the war effort in the Gulf, the U.S. is considering deploying SEAL Team 6.
SEAL Team 6? Maybe it's The View. Maybe they're all SEALs. Huh? I mean, how many View women are there, though? There's, what, 4, 5? They can't be 6.
And if that doesn't work, they might even send in Whale Team 4.
The View. Yes.
For each.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm so glad, you know, I'm so glad I can predict the joke, right? Because then you laugh and then you laugh even more. Fantastic stuff. 53 Miles predicted the joke. Also, I believe the joke is that they're fat. Whale Team 4. And they should have said 5, though. But that I don't understand. There are 5 whales, unless one of these women is not fat. You know, from this angle, it's hard to detect anyone who's obese here. But this is, you know, it's Gutfeld, so we're laughing. Is fat 21? There we go. Let's go.
Costco is offering a 10-pound chocolate bunny for $140.
Not a bad price, says JB Pritzker.
It's apparently so expensive because it takes 3 workers to hold the bunny down while it's smothered in chocolate.
A little different there.
Wow. That's my favorite joke.
Gutfeld explains that is his favorite joke there. I'm going to say that one bombed as well, but we already covered Gutfeld bomb. The audience is really not giving it up here. Tyrus got a funny shirt on, Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks is a famous university. So I don't know if you go on Facebook, I know Facebook has been dead for a long time, but there are still some people on there. And they tend to be very elderly, okay? So if you go to a lot of elderly people's Facebook profiles, you know, it will show a lot of the time pictures of their grandkids, pictures of their extensive, large estates in their gated communities. And if you click on education, it will usually say School of Hard Knocks. So I don't think it's an actual accredited university, but it seems like a lot of people here in North America who've done very well for themselves went to this School of Hard Knocks. I would like to enroll in that place because it does seem to result in a large property portfolio, but I don't know how to get in. I can't find the website.
The Bidens have adopted 2 rescue black labs while their son Hunter.
The Bidens. Well, their son Hunter. Okay, so this joke is going to be about Hunter Biden. It's not going to be about Joe Biden. But it's going to be about black prostitutes.
Has rescued a meth lab.
Never mind. He's just doing drugs. I thought we had a perfect setup for a race joke there. And Tyrus is right there to laugh along. So you've got your permission to do race jokes right there, but okay. Drugs.
Totally redeemed yourself.
Still funny.
And finally, Women's History Month is approaching its end.
Oh man, just look at it. Even he starts saying women's history. Oh, I'm already asleep. God, I hope Gutfeld at least is enough of a great comic that he can even make Women's History Month funny. Chad predicted it. What did they predict? Where did see? Where did it say? Drug Dog Joe, Kyle Man 5000. Okay, Meth Labs, Gordo. Gordo predicted meth. What? Gordo, how did you know? Okay, chat predicted it. I'll give you that one. I see it. Well done, Gordo. Unbelievably clairvoyant. I don't know how you go from dogs to Hunter Biden to adopting a meth lab. It's not even something I thought you could do with a meth lab.
Women claimed it was a great month, except for 4 horrible days.
Women claimed it was a great month, except for 4 horrible days. Do you hear the silence in the crowd? This is very funny. This is obviously a joke about women having their period. 73 women are annoying. Period. Yes. We're getting that period. And so a period is when a woman just goes insane for no reason during the month. Nobody knows why. Nobody knows how. Nobody knows what the cause is. Nobody knows what the cure is, but they just do it. They go wild, and science has never explained it. Period is also what marks the end of a Gutfeld rant.
What? Anyway.
On flow?
So, the No Kings protest popped up across the country this Saturday. It's
boo. Everyone boo.
The only place where a man in a dress can scream, "My body, my choice," next to a Hamas supporter who would gladly trade him for 3 cows. There were hippies, Marxists, Hamas lovers, Antifa thugs, shrieking geriatrics, and assorted pervs playing dress up.
Nice. Yep, classic. We got all the degenerates, communists, pervs. One might say the waste of society that should be cleaned up. But we're laughing.
So what got all of them there? Well, money. At heart, these anti-capitalists still get out of bed for a buck. According to a Fox...
Paid protesters. Paid. All of them. Oh, God, it pays to make... it pays so well to protest.
Digital report, this grassroots movement is actually backed by 500 groups with a combined $3 billion in revenue. George Soros' pet project, the political advocacy group Indivisible, took the lead. But also behind the protests was a network of radical socialist and communist organizations funded by an American commie tech tycoon living in China, which means those grassroots are as organic as that thing on Maxine Waters' head. Not very. But
Maxine Waters, 49. Haven't seen Maxine Waters for a while. Love this picture. Look at, she's looking up at her own hair going, what the hell? What the hell is this? It's a big fake wig.
Still, after all the dancing hippos and aging singers have gone home, Trump is still president.
Yep.
And Biden and Harris are still not. And even those protesters know Trump didn't inherit the...
Yes. And that's what's crazy about the No Kings people is they all want Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to come back. That's the whole reason they're protesting. That's like the main... They want Trump gone, and they want Biden back in the White House. And it's just crazy.
The throne. He became only the 2nd president to serve non-consecutive terms after Grover Cleveland.
Even Cleveland.
But it's not about being...
Misgendered? Grover Cleveland was not blue, was not the gender of blue.
Right, it's about being seen. And what did you see? 3 groups: celebs,
There's a Windows sound. Hey.
politicians, and the crazies they egg on. From the first group, a has-been actor has to look down 10 times at recipe cards to give what was supposed to be a 30-second heartfelt speech.
Yeah, has-been actors, washed up comedians, a real clown show of idiots, coastal elites. I'm going to say commies, coastal elites.
I mean, how can this be happening?
How can this be happening? Look at the power of the No Kings National Uprising.
This guy, people used to think he was a good actor. Now he's old. Now he's weak. And he should die. And he should die. God, what is it with Democrats and fumbling their words? He sounds like Joe Biden up there. The Democrats are all ancient, unlike our beautiful, handsome, strong, violent, quick-witted genius president Donald J. Trump. God, we are lucky to have him.
Look at the power of the No Kings National Uprising. Afraid of Trump? Please. No, they should be more afraid of us.
Man. This guy is so dumb, he got brain damage from playing a boxer.
Reg Bull, very good movie. Weird that Gutfeld would remind us that Robert De Niro, is a very talented actor. But instead he reminds us that the body does decay over time. Very sad thing to think about, but very funny when Tyrus is laughing.
Then there's John Lithgow, who couldn't make it outside, but that didn't stop him from humiliating himself.
I figured I would recite a poem that I wrote about 6 years ago.
A poem, okay. All right.
Bingo!
My handsome grandson. Congratulations. Wow, we got our first bingo already. This has been a productive Gutfeld. Damn. Well done. And I forget, I should leave comments on these. Oh. You know what? Because we need this guy. Let's keep him going, guys. Hope he watches the stream one day. Sauerkraut just gifted handsome grandson a tier 1 sub. Congratulations, handsome grandson, and thank you, Sauerkraut. I got your link here, ready to go. Oh boy, that will be fun. Oh, let me get your bingo cards here. We got a quick turnaround on these ones. Five minutes. Get your bingos. Now let's watch something to just relax a little bit. Rob Schneider live at CPAC 2026. CPAC is the Conservative Political Action Committee. They help sort of drum up that sort of genocidal fervor that, gets us all very excited.
Thank you so much. Oh, so they got a new woman on The View. Have you heard? Jimmy Kimmel is going to join the cast.
What? Are we still? This feels like we're still watching Gutfeld. The View. Going after The View again. Another woman on The View. Jimmy Kimmel. So misgendering Jimmy Kimmel. Calling him a woman, which is one of the worst things you can be.
How are you? Thank you so much for being out here. Appreciate it. We'll tell you, something happened when I was able to get lunch. I just got off the plane from Europe. And we went out to a place here.
Just getting lunch. Just got off the plane from Europe. Wow. This is what success looks like when you're one of the best comedians working today.
In town in Dallas, and the waiter was a little nervous. And I said to him, you know, and he's a Mexican guy.
Oh.
And I said, are you okay? You know, and he said, Mr. Snyder, I'm just a little nervous because I am not here legally. And I'm afraid that ICE is going to take me back to Mexico. And I felt like, wow, that's awful. Because these are the people that we want in this country. You know, people are working really hard. Then he completely screwed up my lunch and was like, get this guy out of here. You can't screw up lunch. That's the most important meal of the day.
Big joke there. So you see how he creates the tension in the release with that joke, right? Talking about immigration, ICE, very on topic, you know, in the news. And he does a great accent, Mexican accent, very funny accent. And he makes you sympathize with this Mexican guy, and you're like, yeah, you know, maybe we should. And then he said, and then he messes up his lunch, and he has a total 1A. That's the unexpected. That's the shock, and it's very funny because Rob laughs pretty good at that one.
My favorite, it's my favorite thing. My favorite comedy now is Instagram. Mexican guys crying. Have you seen that? It's pretty funny. Please, El Presidente Trump, don't take my mother-in-law back to Mexico. She's not here legally, please. Her name is Maria Reyes Gonzalez.
Okay,
she lives at 311 Nelson Avenue.
You see the joke here, right? Mexicans sarcastically trying to get their mother-in-laws to get deported, right? Because we all hate our mother-in-laws. That's a classic annoying. Because on the list of annoying women, okay, you would think wife would be the top most annoying woman. So what you've got here, let me just rank it. You got mother-in-law is the most annoying woman of all time, because she is the mother of the wife. So she's like a double wife. Then you've got the wife, which is really annoying as well. It's like, shut the fuck up all the time. And then under that, you've got the women on The View. And that's the 3 tiers. So if you're writing jokes, if you're doing stand-up comedy, you know, stick to those 3, and people will always get it. It's just universal.
She's 4'11", 293 pounds.
Then comes
She's
Kimmel.
right now, I'll help you
Very
back
good,
to
Ginkgo. Good callback there.
So anyway, I will say, I do not believe that Somalia is sending us their best. We're not getting the engineers, the doctors, the lawyers. If they have any in Somalia, we're not getting any. He seems to be getting the not very good ones.
Nope.
Pirates, I know. And who?
Pirates.
Who wants their babies?
Did someone say pirates? Very astute observation. Americans, what they understand about Somalia is that once upon a time, Tom Hanks was trying to peacefully pilot a boat through the Gulf of Oman, and a bunch of Somalians, because they're pirates, attacked his boat. And they did get exploded, thank God. But that's pretty much the foremost American education on Somalia, and that's all you need to know about that country. Great points from Rob Schneider here. It's a little bit political, obviously. He's going to have a little bit of joke about Somalians here. I'll play the rest of the joke, but he's making really good points. Also, living in a society of just those 3 jobs would be the perfect. Imagine how productive if we just had doctors for body stuff, engineers for building stuff, and lawyers to make sure that other lawyers don't do too much lawyers and prevent lawyers from lawyering other lawyers, so that that there's always, it's fine and good. You need those 3 professions.
Babysat by
Somalian people. I mean, didn't anybody see Captain Phillips?
Oh my fucking god. And yes.
With Tom Hanks, they're pirates. A lot, not saying all, most, not saying all. But that just goes to show you what an incredible country that we live in. That people can come over here.
I didn't watch this.
They don't even have to be legal. From Somalia, they can just come over here, marry their brother, and then open up a Leering Center, and the next thing you know, now it's incredible. How rich is this country where Somalians could be stealing billions of dollars from us and we don't even notice?
There it is.
How incredible is that? Can you imagine you can have $100,000 in your pocket and it just goes missing? And you go, oh, I don't know, I got another 100,000 over here.
Did you hear that child saying, is this a game on the computer? That's the most child thing I could possibly hear in my left ear. Is there a game on this computer? The kid does not know how fortunate they are to see such a masterclass. Excellent joke. Thank you, Rob. Back to bingo. Get your bingo cards, everybody. We are going to go to the next episode of Gutfeld here. We get your bingo cards already. Oh, what? We got less players than last time. What happened? Don't abandon me. There we go. 20. Going once, going twice. Again, don't get distracted by me. You got to focus on the bingo. Forgot to join the jokes were too good. Says Ivan Top Gun. Yes. Fully agree. It is hard to stay focused when you're thinking about that movie, Captain Phillips. Okay, here he is. Oh man, it looks like he's right in the middle of something. Greg is going off. Iris.
I know. It really is me. Good evening, everyone. President Trump's son, Eric, released stunning renderings of a 47-story skyscraper for his presidential library.
Yes, and it says, look at that, it says Trump. 47-story skyscraper as his presidential library. Lagwar, don't even joke. I think it's going to be a Biden joke because we're doing dueling presidents here.
One floor will have books, and the other 46, slot machines. And get this, he's already accepting applications for librarians.
Nice. Pretty empty crowd there. Boobs. Very good. Very funny. So the joke is that like Trump is he loves hot women and he loves gambling. Can't blame him. Can't blame him. He likes to have a good time. Trump likes to have a good time.
Yeah. Wow. A Canadian woman who visited the emergency room for back pain was offered euthanasia.
Classic Canada. They just want you dead. They just want you dead.
After hearing the news, Bill Clinton asked Hillary if she wanted to go to Ottawa to pick up his anvil.
Pick up his anvil? Okay. Oh, because of the back is sore. Okay. I was like, what? Very good. So he wants her dead. Again, mother-in-law, wife. Most annoying women.
Not the anvil.
Turns out that the Secret Service agent who accidentally shot himself while protecting Joe Biden had shot himself in the buttocks.
Forrest Gump joke?
When she heard the news, Dr. Jill said, "Great.
You're welcome
Another
to tug
butt
on
with
it."
liquid pouring out of it."
Mr. Feeney redeems a tug on it, but with liquid pouring out of it. Ew. That's poo. And I'm going to say that's because he's old. Just looking for old. There we go. 55. So, yeah, butt would have been perfect for Don Lemon. That would have been a really good one. But yes, the joke is that Joe Biden is always having liquid diarrhea shit because he's an ancient old man. That's very funny and so true.
That's just nasty.
It is nasty. A man skied across an asphalt parking lot at 69 miles an hour.
69. Nice. 42. Joe Biden, yes. 69 from Sauerkraut. Thank you. 69 miles per hour. Now, are they going to make a joke about 69? It's also very interesting that this is a news story.
Not intentionally, he'd just been clipped by Tiger Woods' SUV. A Kentucky representative wants to have a statue built of Mitch McConnell in the state capitol. I thought they already had one. It's Mitch McConnell.
He's old.
The 4 sheep that were reported stolen from a Holiday Inn in Indiana have been found.
Who was fucking the sheep? Guys, who was fucking the sheep? Who was it? Who was fucking the sheep in this joke? Tim Waltz? So, Mom Donnie would be the racist answer, which would be very funny. But Jesse Waters is also good, funny. That's actually implying a little bit of inside the studio roasting. We'll see what mood. Can you tell just by looking at Gutfeld's face? Because I've watched it. I've watched his face a lot, and I can read his face like the waves on the ocean. Is he gonna say the racist joke, or is he gonna do a little fun jibe at one of his buddies? Self-burn? Ooh, I don't know.
This is great news for sleepless hotel guests who feared they might not have anything to count.
Man. I mean, I already checked off that that it bombed. That's another bomberino.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
After it attacked its owner, a police officer shot and killed a zebra. Depending,
did he shoot the black or white? Is the zebra black or white? Is it going to be a black zebra versus a white zebra? Racial tension inflaming, please. Oh, RFK, Mr. Feeney, holy, Mr. Feeney. That's a very good guess, actually. But I think he's going to say, it depends on who you ask, left or right, whether the zebra was black or white. Let's do it.
depending on where the bullet hit, he could be charged with a hate crime.
Thank you. Thank you very much. 53.
I like that one.
And finally, author J.K. Rowling stunned fans by saying she always thought of one of her characters as gay.
Oh. Now this is gonna be a Jetty Waters. This is gonna be Jesse Waters. Come on.
And said there will be more clues in her new book, Harry Potter and the Disappearing Goblet.
Okay. This is a joke about gay people. Is gay. 24. Because gay people put goblets in their anus. Yes, manly meat man. You put it in your butt. That's what they do. Gay people put stuff in their butt. That's their main activity.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. So if you thought No Kings was hilarious, it's time to look north.
Oh, God. Here we go.
What the is up with America's hat?
America's hat. That is a very funny way of describing a sovereign nation of people that could definitely fight you to the death.
So Canada's new Democratic Party, the NDP, just held a convention to pick a new leader. And the country's most urgent crisis? White men. I wonder, what are these cards?
These cards are to help the chair hear equity-seeking persons, and that we don't only hear from white male delegates. During the housing resolution, after a white man spoke, someone at this mic waved their equity card only to give their speaking spot to a white man. I just want us as a body to understand the spirit of these cards, because we are a party governed by processes and not by any sort of shock doctrine.
Oh my God, what did he say?
Okay, so this guy's the new leader of the NDP in Canada. That's crazy. What? This is what they did? They elected this guy? Oh my God. Unbelievable. Censored? Was there a censored?
To solve the white dude plague, these socialists handed out gender equity cards, passes that gave speaking priority to women, minorities, and trans delegates, because we really don't hear from them enough.
Yeah, it's constant.
And the meeting's non-binary chair, Adrian Smith, led the charge.
I will invite delegates to assist me in better using the card by forming a straight line behind the microphone with a prominently displayed equity card. If I see speakers ahead of you who are not holding a card prominently, it would be wrong of me to guess about their gender identity. This applies so far, according to your rules, for gender identities other than a dude.
Oh, anyone other than a dude. Need I remind her that men have always been picked last, starting with lifeboats.
Titanic rules. People never forget.
But even the word straight upsets her. She could barely say it with a straight face. But for a non-binary individual, she's sure bending over backwards to look exactly like a straight white male. Or at the very least, Hermie the dentist from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Got him. Yeah, yes, definitely. Definitely.
But once these cards got dispersed to the safe space...
Did he make a trans joke? Might as well. Look at this. Look at this clown car.
Saps, a convention got more divided than a conjoined twin at a saw factory. Were you standing here with your gender equity card?
I was standing here with my gender equity card before you called on the previous speaker.
I did want to bring attention to the fact that a fellow delegate is holding the gender parity card.
Let's take the microphone to that delegate. We'll hear from them right now.
Thank you, Joyce Ballas, Linda Spansha.
she, her.
I think our Constitution needs to recognize that, and I also recognize there is. I'm sorry, I'm speaking way too fast. I'm so sorry. I get excited.
We got a wizard.
It's hard as a racialized and transgender delegate to sometimes use this card. I was rejected when I talked, and it's frustrating when these are my rights being directly under attack right now in Alberta.
Yesterday, this card was used in an inappropriate manner. These cards for individuals like myself who identify as a Black woman have no value outside of this space.
Wait, they're attacking Black women in Alberta? I thought Alberta was a Black woman. I'm so confused. But you...
Hey, got him. The joke is that Gutfeld doesn't know what Alberta is, because Alberta is in Canada. Canada has, I forget how it's divided. It's all like under like some monarchy rule. I think there's just like, there's like Prince Charles's estate is like most of it. And then there's like little bits carved out for like walrus hunts. There's like a big DEI part. That's just for like wacko liberal communists. And then there's the two coastal there's the one annoying part between Alaska and America that you got to drive through, and it's such a fucking pain in the ass because it's like, I want to bring my guns to Alaska, but as I'm driving up there, they're like, oh, you're in Canada now. And it's like, what do you mean I'm in Canada now? Like, I'm driving to Alaska. How am I in Canada? I'm on my way to the United States. It's very annoying. That's the joke there.
Gotta love this. These jackasses are literally playing the race and gender cards. Identity is no longer about acceptance, it's competitive. It's like when I complained that I had bronchitis, then Kat one-ups me with cancer. But don't worry, they eventually got to the important stuff. Did you notice the microphone seemed really low today?
The microphone seemed really low today.
Does watching this make you feel thankful you live in Austin? Yes. And Sauerkraut says, how do you know so much about Canada, Myles? There was an episode of Future Weapons where I think they were at a shooting range in Canada somewhere that I was watching. It was cool. But the new self-propelled artillery gun that we have here in the United States. It was very cool. But so there was a Canadian guy who explained that it's all King Charles's Royal Garden. And some of it's actually French, which is also crazy. But there's like a large portion of the population that's just France. It's just France. It's just like, dude, how do you just let them get away with that? We don't do that here in America. You speak fucking American.
Hard to hear everyone at the mic.
Closed captions for this convention are running between 6 and 10 seconds behind.
Also, like, they don't have enough pens when we're there, so there was a very long line up.
Not enough.
Was the crowd's already laughing at this disabled guy? Get him, Gutfeld's crowd.
Pens. Not enough height on the mic, not enough speed on the captioning. It seems when you give these douchebags what they want, it will never be enough. It's like when we gave women the right to vote, and now they want to keep voting. Oh, thank you.
Feminism 22.
I don't know what you're applauding for, but it wouldn't be a left-wing convention without some barbaric misgendering.
Right now, there's discussions of 10,000 American men and women being sent.
Okay, so is this, are each of these people the leader of the NDP? Is that why we're watching how wacky it is? Because each of them are the leader? I don't understand.
To Iran being deployed just to be part of this bloodbath. Canada cannot and will not be part of the legacy of blood. This is a no question debate. I call this question,
Liberals,
Madam
yes.
and chairs.
I'll again thank delegates not to call me Madam Chair or Madame la Présidente. I'm a non-binary person. My pronouns are they, them, and their.
No, they're...
Oh my God. Hello, disco. Throwing 100 bits, desperately driving, desperately trying to get back to the bingo station at home.
They, them, there. Anything to get her into the carpool lane. Now, after all that, you might be wondering who they elected. A two-spirit, non-binary Honduran illegal? Perhaps an up-and-coming lesbian Aladdin?
Did you hear that? That was I'm not going to say that was a forced laugh, but it was not enthusiastic. I almost want to say 5 biddies, $5, Miles. If you could travel anywhere in the world, what part of the U.S. would you visit? And that's a very good question. Anywhere in the world in America. You know, I've always wanted to visit Florida because they got no state income tax. It's nice and warm. They got lots of golf courses. Also, there's no bullshit there. There's hot babes. And it's a very funny place. A lot of people love laughing there. Miami would be cool. Just because, you know, I'm a streamer. I'm a tech guy. I think I would fit right in with those Miami guys. You know, other streamers like that. So I think I'd visit, if I could go anywhere in the world, I would visit Florida for sure.
Aladdin. No, after an entire weekend focused on identity politics, they elected a white dude.
No, of course. Of course. Man, 11 commies.
Our plan is to Trump-proof the economy by investing massively in Canadian economic independence, using the unmatched power of public ownership to ensure the fundamentals.
Gina Potts, congratulations. Well done. We got our second bingo. Everybody plug your ears, because the ship's horn is about to sound. There it is. Oh man, Sauerkraut was so close. Sauerkraut thought they didn't have a very good bingo card. That's the magic of bingo. Anything could happen. Unipods, thank you. I have your video all ready to go. Thank you for playing. Everybody else get your bingo cards. Let's finish this off and then we'll watch something else.
Of a good life.
Ugh, what a white dude. I wonder what his pronouns are, douche and bag. But it's typical. Not only does socialism fail in theory, it fails in practice.
Every time. Ask the CIA why that is.
The last time the world laughed this hard at Canada is when our hockey team beat him like a rented moose.
Yeah! Fuck 'em.
It's funny because this was Canada's main opposition party in 2011. Now they're in a distant third place. Sound familiar? Yeah? And why? The modern left in America and now Canada placed one issue above all, identity. Forget crime, illegals, homelessness, or the baffling popularity of Drake. Their strategy, equity cards. They created a system where differences are exalted instead of similarities, which only results in conflict. They end up turning on themselves because identity politics is...
Exactly. Instead of similarities. Canada is so communist that it respects everybody's individuality way too much. And a true free market capitalist would celebrate everyone doing the same thing all the time. That's the lesson you gotta remember here.
This is gonna sound terrible, maybe a little racist, so I won't say it because you guys are all filming this. But let me see. I had some points. I just got back from Hungary, where
Hungary. Rob Schneider doing jokes for Viktor Orban, maybe. Viktor Orban, friend of the stream.
The Hungarian Donald Trump, Viktor Orban, is
Oh, he was. What an evening. What an evening.
He's a great guy. And
he's a great guy. Man, could you imagine being a cockroach on the wall for the Viktor Orban Rob Schneider dinner? What the honor.
it's an amazing free country, and it doesn't have the what the rest of Western Europe has. They've managed to keep that country free, and I hope.
What is it that they don't have?
It can maintains that way. So, and I did that, and I wrote some notes down. What else here? Oh, the Chinese Bible that the government of China puts in. You know, the famous
Little Red Book. The Little Red Book, which is full of DEI.
biblical quote of Jesus when he goes, they're about to stone this woman. And Jesus says, those who have committed no sin cast the first stone.
Never mind.
And so they all drop their stones.
There's a Chinese Bible?
In the Chinese communist version, at the end, after Jesus says, ye who has not sinned cast the first stone. After that, in the Chinese version, Jesus kills her himself. It's incredible. So.
Hell fucking yes. Rob Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. Viktor Orban dining with him.
Okay, we'll edit
just
laughter
back
in
from
there.
Europe. Excellent stuff. Great bit indeed. Let's take a little ramble around the Rumble feed. Let's find a Benny Johnson AI. Just a little taste before we get this next round of bingo going.
Yo, what's up, guys?
No AI, don't care. I need to see AI. I need to laugh.
No!
And there it is. It's Jake Tapper, which looks like he's got semen rolling down his cheeks. Wow. Wow.
No!
And they're just having hysterical meltdowns. Classic libs. They're being triggered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by our beautiful president. And it feels so good. Got your bingo cards. Satella Disco, our number one concern, has their bingo card. So we are safe to start here. All right, let's do it. April 1st, April Fool's Day. This will be a wacky one.
Thank you. I wouldn't expect anything less. Happy Wednesday, everyone. So today is the first day of Passover. And to
Here we go.
mark the occasion, Tiger Woods crashed into a menorah.
Wrong.
Okay. Now, this is just a basic, the joke is the mention of the thing that happened, right? Some jokes are so simple that you can just take something that happened and apply it sort of, you know, just Like, let's take an example. The Artemis mission was slightly delayed because Tiger Woods crashed into it. They're heading all the way to the moon because they need to avoid the smell of Joe Biden's liquid shit. You see? Joe Biden.
Holiday.
Don Lemon sat on a dreidel.
Yeah. And so in this situation, there's sort of Jewish holiday paraphernalia just all over America when there's one of their holidays. Don Lemon sitting on a dreidel again. He's gay because he's putting stuff in his ass. Did chat predict it? Was it?
Also, it's April Fool's Day, so I did what I do every year. I told Jesse Waters he's smart.
Jesse Waters.
There are concerns that soldiers have leaked secret battle plans to strippers. Well, you know what they say, loose lips.
Ooh.
A bottle of wine from 1945 sold for a record-breaking $812,000.
Well, too bad it's already gone because Kamala Harris drank it.
Wait, wine comes in a bottle? Asked this woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. We're still there. It's been 10 years. But she's still a drunk. I did predict it.
Now they needed the comfort zone. Don Lemon says he thinks he could be president. And get this, if he'd win, that would make him the second gay black president.
Cuts to her. Excellent. That's the Barack Obama joke. Because Barack Obama was a famously gay black president. But he obviously did not admit this. But Democrats are gay.
Oh. Dozens of lives were at risk when pilots mistakenly contacted New York's JFK air traffic controllers while trying to land at LaGuardia Airport 10 miles away. That reminds me of the time I sent a text intended for Britt Hume, but accidentally sent it to Kilmeade.
That's
and I had to tell Kilmeade to put his clothes back on and go home. And finally,
that was a little Gutfeld self-burn there. And he fucks. Wild.
a federal judge struck down President Trump's executive order to cut off funding to PBS.
Wow, why? Get him out of here. Public broadcasting is state-sponsored propaganda, okay? It's so simple. That's what it's like. It's like Russia Today. It's like the state communist Chinese state propaganda network. It's PBS and NPR are a wing of the government. But for some reason, when Trump is in power, they often are critical of him, which is kind of contradictory, but don't even think about it.
Thank God. Big Bird can finally stop blowing Bert and Ernie for beer money.
Hey! Sesame Street Gordo, pretty good. We knew we were going to get one of their cast of characters. So, these are children's characters. That were very famous on PBS. But kids don't watch these guys anymore. Children prefer to open loot crates on Fortnite, or watch Mr. Beast, or simply talk to AI companions.
there are a lot of winners in that bunch. All right.
Big Bird's
So
a
Gavin
whore.
Newsom manages to
Yes, that
bizarrely
is the
top
joke.
himself every time he gets on camera.
Gavin Newsom, 23, a recent addition.
Last week, he announced an expansion of the California Service Corps, which apparently is geared at recruiting young men. It's kind of like what Don Lemon does every weekend, but here, the recruits don't end up naked and afraid.
How many Don Lemons? Is Don Lemon streaming right now? Is he streaming? I feel like we should get over there right now. Don, watch this episode of Gutfeld with us. Let us know your thoughts.
Seems like a decent idea until you see the guy leading it is in the thralls of a nervous breakdown. I wonder, are you also weird?
I'm also weird. Sharon, forgive me, this is embarrassing. You can turn all that off. Just because all the noise, that we just need to turn off. And listen to this. This is it, man. This is it. You want to fix all this stuff? This is it. Listen to these guys.
What the hell did he just say? I didn't even cry like that when my childhood pet ferret died. And believe me, he did not taste like chicken.
Gutfeld self-burn there. Gutfeld ate his pet ferret. That would be that's a very RFK thing to do. Is effeminate. Yeah, you know what? He is crying, which is a woman thing to do, which is very annoying.
But crying never helped anyone. It did get me to take Taylor Swift back.
Nice. And this is I forget this is a common theme. Greg and Taylor Swift dated in the past. That's the joke. I don't know. Yeah, that was a little bit of a bomberini.
I know. Surely he stopped crying, though, and said something that made sense.
We're all just sitting there yelling and screaming at each other. Everybody's getting each other's throats and trying to tear everybody down. And, how are we going to get out of this? This is it. You heard these guys. Programs like this, community leaders like this. And it's like, why are we so stupid?
Gutfeld's panel is just shitting himself laughing at this absolute goober.
Why can't we just get this? It's so obvious what we need to do. And so I'm just deeply proud of this.
Proud of what? This is paid volunteering. I mean, what the hell is a paid volunteer? That's an oxymoron like Jumbo Shrimp, Icy Hot, and CNN Reporter.
Yeah, CNN sucks.
And he's crying over this, but not people murdered by illegals after a state ignored their ICE detainers. So why was this speech so hard to give? No.
The Bachelors says, is it funny because he's gay? I mean, I don't think he has officially stated that he's gay, but I mean, he is crying. So.
Tough questions from reporters or constituents whose.
Let's go back to here, and he says something about illegal immigrants
over this, but not people murdered by illegals after a state ignored their ICE
by
detainers.
illegals.
So why was this speech?
Yes, you're right. There it is. Illegal immigrants, 36.
So hard to give. No tough questions from reporters or constituents whose houses burned down, and yet he wept. There are people whose energy is contagious and they inspire you. But Gavin's energy is the reverse. It's selfish energy, where one's self-expression is the priority and you should feel it too. Instead, you're just uncomfortable. But it's what people do when they can't talk about anything that could be measured. Things like immigration, crime, homelessness, fires. No talk about low test scores or insane gas prices.
Sauerkraut bribing. Pretty much guaranteeing that they get to link a link at the end of the stream here with the 1,000-bit donation. Thank you, Sauerkraut.
Anything that affects your standard of living can be graded. And for Gavin, it's a solid F. So instead, he puts all his energy into things that can't be measured, his passion. But Trump doesn't do that. He talks constantly about things you can measure.
Yes, always. Trump is so much more focused. He never rambles. He never cries. He's always focused.
Whether it's bombing terrorists, reducing fraud, or increasing the attractiveness of Dana Perino. Yeah, he obsesses over things to a fault. I mean, is it going to be the greatest ballroom anywhere in the world? Highest level, same height?
I think it'll be the greatest ballroom anywhere in the world. It's the highest level. Same height, exact height, if not higher. Same height as the White House, exactly the same height.
See what I mean? We didn't even ask for that. But Gavin can't do that. Listen to him from 2014, where he admits the high-speed rail was a sham.
Depending on how you analyze it, I doubt very much even the most optimistic assessments of the next decade. Good people can disagree, but the facts seem overwhelming that this project is not going to materialize in our lifetime. We started with $33 billion. It went to 96. We value engineered it, so it's no longer quote-unquote high-speed rail. It's higher-speed rail. We wildly overstated the ridership projections. We manipulated some of the revenue projections.
It's amazing we're just seeing this. Watching him.
Yeah, America does not have the capability to have trains. They can't, because also a train is of, you are all in the same car. Like, I only want to be in a thing I can drive. Why would I let somebody else drive me? Okay? What if there was a woman driving the train? No one actually even thinks about that. What if there was a woman driving the train? Next train, please. You know? You don't even know, or an Asian. But I know when I'm behind the wheel of my F-350, I am safe.
Tell the truth about something he was lying about for years. It's like watching a serial killer eventually giving in and telling the detectives where he buried all the bodies, hoping it will reduce his sentence. This should be a campaign ad for whoever runs against him. So yeah, it was all a scam. They knew the project wouldn't work, but they spent the next decade selling it anyway. And now we know it's never going to happen. The high-speed rail is literally off the rails, not unlike Gavin's equally vacuous wife. Here she is in 2023 talking about a trip to Alabama to show her kids what racism looks like.
You took your 4 kids on this trip. You're here in Alabama now. Why was it important to you to take them on this trip to red states and learn about the history in our country?
It's part of, enlivening them, building their curiosity, expanding their hearts, their empathy, so that they themselves can be the change they wish to see in the world and recognize that, we have work to do and that we have healing to do. And so that they can be, use their voices to stand up and speak out when they see pain and suffering and bullying and racism and misogyny around them. I'm a truth seeker. They need to know the truth.
The healing, the work. They need to know the truth. What, that their mom is just as full of as their dad?
Now, this is the opposite. This is the opposite, right, of what you should do for kids, okay? We've watched many Andrew Tate videos on this. What you want to take your kids to see a winner. Why would you take them to see losers? Kids should never see poor people, okay? Because poor people have a losing mindset, and you don't want that losing mindset to infect your kids. Your kids should only ever see winners, okay? Remember Andrew Tate? He said when he was a kid, he had a losing mindset. Then he saw people driving supercars by him, Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and he became inspired to become wealthy. Now imagine if he had just seen poor all the time. He never would have tried.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom, can we go to Disney World? No, kids. We're off to shame white people in Alabama.
We got to watch more episodes. We got how many? Okay, we got 2 more. Okay,
Hell, if they
we're
wanted
still
to
on
see
schedule
black
here.
people who are truly forgotten, why not just visit the cities run by liberals in California? These two are not a power couple. They're just a better-looking version of Jim and Tammy Faye Baker. Self-promoting egotists who game the system by seizing
Let's not bring Jim Baker into this. He's a good man.
Control of it. And the scariest part is this is the best the Dems got. It shouldn't be Gavin who's crying. It should be them. Let's welcome tonight's guest.
Disney World. Yes, he did mention Disney. Did mention Dems. Period. Uh-oh. I feel like there's a lot of... Oh, I was going to say, I feel like there's a lot of almost bingos right now. And low significance takes the win. Congratulations. Okay, hold on. It's going to be loud. Just letting you know it's going to be loud for a second. All right, game is ended. Bingo cards. Once more administered to the crowd. They are on the table, stacked up in neat rows. Grab your bingo cards. Low significance. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Excellent. Nice and short and sweet. Let's see what we got on the Rumbleverse here. Rebel Roundup. We already watched that one. Stay curious. Roseanne Barr. Classic outdoor fishing with Jeremy Wade. Hell yeah. There's the meltdown.
Not as good.
What the hell? I mean, hell yeah. There he is. The pilot looks like he had just enough time to set up his crucifix and his vlogging camera.
Not as good.
Man, AI is so cool. God is good. It is good of God to shoot that missile right into you. Thank you. Hey. With the biddies, the Taladisco.
A happy and blessed Easter to you. Just a reminder that Christ is King, our Lord and Savior. And while Mohammed and Buddha and Krishna and every other Messiah is dead and in the ground and decaying and buried, Christ, the risen Lord, is not here. He is the King of all heavens and earth and the one way to salvation.
Amen.
Praise his name this Easter.
Praise his name. Praise amen. Amen praise. Get wrecked, all the other gods. Absolutely get wrecked. God, I wish that Jesus would come back so he could do Kill Tony. Could you imagine the Jesus Christ Kill Tony minute? Fuck, that would be funny. Oh, that's awesome. Did you guys know that Nvidia is what's Nvidia's stock price? God, it's so good. Never forget, upload classic comedians. Dennis Miller, The Passion of the Christ in its entirety. 2 hours?
Are we all becoming too dog-friendly? The rise of these dog-friendly spaces is a concern.
Was that a dog? Is that what a British dog looks like?
Rise of these dog-friendly spaces is a concern.
Is that what dogs are like in England?
Becoming too dog-friendly. The rise of these dog-friendly spaces is a concern.
In the UK, people are being discouraged from owning dogs. Glorious, delicious, beautiful, lovely dogs.
This isn't just about the fact that a lot of Muslims find dogs very difficult.
Is there an agenda at play? Certainly it sort of carries the recognisable hallmark of agenda-led news reporting.
Are we all becoming too dog-friendly?
Like, who in their right mind?
Is that what the story is? That's all I need to see. I'm sure there's nothing more that journalist added. Oh, is always becoming too dog friendly, and then it shows a little robot dog. That is that's the news. Get your bingo cards. The IRS is the ultimate deep state in America. Yes, this is my reminder to you guys again, not financial advice. Do not pay your taxes. Do not pay your taxes. It's one of the biggest traps you can fall into. Don't pay your taxes. Don't get the vaccine. And homeschool your kids. Those 3 things. And you'll find that you will be a lot healthier. Those robot dog hands. Oh, yeah, a little bit, hey? Shrimp hands are a little bit more close together. Robot dog, they have a bit more independence with the fingers. Anyway, Greg Gutfeld, last 2 episodes. Yeah, we got some time. We got a half hour left. We might have time for 2 bingos here. Whoa, 18 players for bingo. Who are we missing? Who's asleep? Wake up. Wake up. 18 players for bingo. Going once, going twice. Let's do it. Gina Potts, you got wrecked.
Why wouldn't you? I know. All right. Okay, enough. I get it. Good evening, everyone. So this morning, Pam Bondi was ousted as Attorney General and is no longer the head of the Department of Justice.
Let's see if the crowd applauds here. Let's see, because I mean, I loved Pam Bondi. I thought she was really good at her job. She really, the Democrats tried to gotcha her, but she gotcha them by reminding them that the Dow is over 50,000. But now that Trump fired her, I might not like her anymore because whatever he does or says, I agree with.
Sources say Trump wants somebody tougher to execute his plans and everyone else. Oh, wow.
So the joke here is that this is Janine Pirro, and she wants to do mass executions. That's the joke that Greg is making, but the crowd doesn't really react to it because they know that is what she would like to do. Because that's kind of so they don't know why Gutfeld is making fun of the plan. So number 27 a little bit.
But she's going to throw the book at him, and it'll be her book. Wow, they're still scared of her. After the historic launch of Artemis II, NASA says there was a malfunction with the zero-gravity toilet.
Okay. JB Pritzker. No, you know what? Not JB, because we haven't seen JB in a long time. I think I've still got a little bit of Pritzker brain from the last couple of years. But we're gonna have poo for sure. We're gonna have poo. We're also gonna have, but it might Jerry Nadler. It's tough.
They knew this after one astronaut reported, "Houston, we have a floater."
That's just poo. That's just a poo. That's a classic poo joke. Poo sometimes floats if you eat buoyant food. Stuff like bread, stuff like cheesies. That'll all float, and it makes your poo float.
New photos obtained by the Daily Mail show Kristi Noem.
Speaking of floating, and this is funny now because Kristi Noem has been fired. So she's not important anymore. We can all have a good laugh about her husband with the big titties, boobs.
Yeah. You can handle it. You can handle it. Anyway, these photos show Kristi Noem's husband wearing large prosthetic breasts. In response, one
large prosthetic. Okay. Is it going to be Sydney Sweeney? It might actually be Sydney Sweeney's boobs.
One man immediately volunteered to check their authenticity.
Bill Clinton. You know, now that he says it, it does make sense. He's a pervert. Bill wants to get in there and grab them titties. He's the #1 Epstein Files guy. Also, just remember, he is the Epstein Files single-handedly.
See what I did there? It's okay. A spokesman for Kristi Noem said she's devastated by her husband's cross-dressing double life. She also canceled their upcoming vacation to Dollywood.
Dolly Parton's boobs.
And adding insult to injury, after closer inspection of the husband's photos, they found 21 illegal aliens hiding in his cleavage.
Illegal immigrants.
You okay now? All right. A female former NFL ref is suing the league for being fired because of her gender.
DEI. Women are annoying. Oh my God. Maybe it wasn't because of her gender. Maybe it's because she always crashed her car.
However, many complained she kept penalizing players for things they did 4 games ago.
Am I the only one who got it?
I don't know, man. This audience. Loosen up, audience, huh?
I think they're angry because Piro's here a day early.
Yes.
Like, I didn't come for this. It's Thursday.
On Tuesday, President Trump said he's cleaning up the filthy Lincoln Memorial pool and then blamed the mess on Joe Biden.
Is effeminate okay? Just on the audience, yes, that's a different card, but for sure.
Biden's defense, he did call them Lincoln Logs.
Lincoln Logs. So Lincoln Logs, now let me just explain a little bit here. For some people who are under 65 years old who might be watching. Lincoln Logs are like a little kid's toy set where you'd be little logs and they've got little notches in them. So you can stack them up and build little log cabins and other buildings and sorts of structures and things like that. And that's what kids played with a lot in the 1950s and 60s. They were coated in radium and lead so that they would be durable. And they'd also glow in the dark. Joe Biden, there he is. And he pooed. That was another poo joke, I think. It was a joke about Lincoln Logs. But maybe also logs can be poo. 24 is gay. Who's gay?
Poop joke. Wednesday was National Walking Day.
Poop joke. Gutfeld explained. Thank you.
Tuesday, President Trump said he's cleaning up the...
We need that as a soundbite. Greg just saying poop joke.
...filthy Lincoln Memorial pool and then blamed the mess on Joe Biden. In Biden's defense, he did call them Lincoln logs. Poop joke.
Excellent.
Wednesday
Thank you,
was
Greg.
National Walking Day, but celebrations were sparse given the high likelihood
I am on it, but you never use them. Sauerkraut. Negging me like a woman.
of being run down by Tiger Woods. Aww, American hero.
Tiger Woods. Back at it again.
A legend. And finally, in San Francisco Bay, a windsurfer crashed into a surfacing whale. You'll be hearing from my attorney, said the whale.
Oh, that's a callback too, as well, to the previous Gutfeld episode where he called the View Whale Team 4. Joy Behar, the View. 21 is fat. Absolutely.
Oh, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Thank you. All right. Thank you. It's time for...
We can't believe we're even debating this bullshit.
Censored.
So the Supreme Court is debating the legality of birthright citizenship for...
Oh, my God.
...kids of illegals. But if you spend just 1 minute in the world of common sense, does an illegal having a baby in your country make it a citizen?
Common sense, you guys. Remember what common sense means? We talked about this before. Common sense means women are annoying. Bill Clinton's a pervert. Joe Biden. Basically, common sense is the Gutfeld Bingo card, right? That's all common sense down there.
Are you nuts? If someone's cat gives birth to kittens on your lawn, it's not your responsibility to cook and eat them. Just because you're born here ain't enough. Citizenship also requires that you, the parent, to be a participant of the system. And if you're here illegally, then you aren't. And as the Prez points out, the Constitution wasn't even considering this crap. I mean, the reason was it had to do with the babies of slaves and the protection of the babies of slaves.
The reason was it had to do with the babies of slaves and the protection of the babies of slaves. It didn't have to do with the protection of multi-millionaires and billionaires wanting to have their children get an American citizenship. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. People are making a big living, getting hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars from bringing people in and saying, congratulations, your whole family is going to be a citizen of the United States of America. That's not what it was for.
Exactly. But what I don't understand, why would all these millions and billionaires do a birthright scan? Can't you just buy citizenship for $5 million now? If I go through all of it.
Wow. He says it's the craziest thing he's ever seen. And this from a guy who saw Gary Busey up close.
Travis Gravity, exactly.
But hey, if Trump says the sky is blue, the left would say he's attacking the colorblind. Here's Justice Brown Jackson with an absurd analogy to support birthright for illegals.
If I steal someone's wallet in Japan, the Japanese authorities can arrest.
Manly Meat Man, congratulations. We got another bingo, ladies and gentlemen. Manly Meat Man, thank you very much. I'm going to select the winner and... Wait, maybe what? I'm going to mute the desktop and then I'll press the button. Did that work? Oh man, sauerkraut just needed Zoran. That's a good one to have. Zoran. No mention of Zoran this week, actually. No mention of Zoran, which is crazy. Thank you, Manly Meat Man. Your link is ready to go. And let us go to our final episode of Gutfeld. This is going to be Greg's leftovers. And oh, what? Anticlimax need this. Okay, so we've got the chat's divided. Space Station really likes the sound effects. Others, not so much. This is Greg's leftovers. Let's see. Game is 4 minutes away. Sour crowd, thank you. You have 4 minutes to get your bingo cards. Ugh, what is even that language? JP Sears, take it home.
You had severe sleep apnea. I'm surprised you're still alive. How long have I been out for? A little over a year. Damn, what happened?
So the joke is that he's went into a sleep apnea coma? No. Never mind, sorry. He's just in a coma. And he's waking up.
A little over a year. Damn, what happened? Do you remember getting an IV at that health spa?
And this is the standard JP Sears format, right? Where it's him talking to himself, and he plays a wacky character, and then he plays like a person telling it how it is.
Yeah. Well, I spiked it with a vaccine. That was blood clot, brain coma. I got you guys. You're such an asshole. Why'd you do that? You said I looked gay wearing these shorts. You do. I know. That's why I had to get you back. Oh, I get it.
He's looking good. He's also playing a little bit of Franz Schubert in the background.
How's the country doing this far into Trump's term? Yeah, it's doing differently. Is America great again? Why don't you go back to sleep? You might like it better. No, seriously, I want to know, right? Like with Trump's campaign promises, the country's got to be doing better than ever. So, like, how's it going? Well, we're at war. With who? Iran. That's a big one. But Trump campaigned on no new wars. It certainly did.
What is going on?
And Americans support this? No, Americans don't support it. But Israel does. But that's not our country. Right, that's correct. But our country is kind of theirs now. What do you mean? Well, when it comes to governments, do you know what the term infiltrated by foreign agents means?
Oh!
Yeah. Well then, like, that.
What's going on?
What I mean. I don't think that's good. Oh, and you're not allowed to say that. What? Why not? Because not saying that means you hate Jewish people. It doesn't mean that. Well, the foreign agents that have infiltrated our government tell us that's what it means. So, whatever. Just be careful. All right. That's a bit of a bummer, but I mean, there's got to be some good, right? Like, did Trump drain the swamp?
I'm confused.
Like you said it was gonna? Sort of. Well, that sounds promising. How so? Well, yeah. Like he drained the swamp and it went right into the Oval Office. And now those people are Trump's closest advisors now. And they like war. Oh. But I mean, I know the president has people close to him that are sensible, openly against war, especially with Iran. Like, what about Charlie Kirk? Has he talked to the president about not going to war with Iran? Oh, yeah, he did. And? They killed him. What? They killed Charlie Kirk? Yeah, they shot him in public.
What? You guys, what is going on?
Who killed
Charlie?
You'll never believe this. It was a lone gunman, a young guy named Tyler Robinson, and the bullet fragments aren't a match for the rifle that he used. Lone gunman? That sounds doubtful. There's no other leads? Oh yeah, there are. Like the National Counterterrorism Center had multiple leads that warranted investigations into foreign involvement.
What? Is JP Sears implying that Israel killed Charlie Kirk? and that Israel controls Donald Trump. What? When was the last time you watched a JP Sears video? What? This isn't a funny sketch at all. Oh, this must be the April Fool's episode. When did this came out 2 days ago? April 6th, take away 2. Okay. It's the first. 6 take away 2 is 1. You are correct. Thank God. I was very confused. I was very concerned there. We can't lose JP. We can't lose JP. Wow. Yeah, someone get him under a red light indeed. Okay. Bingo. Bingo is starting now. You need to get your bingo cards. We had some people miss. Gina Potts missed their bingo card last time. Can't let that happen again. Get your bingo. All right, let's do it. 20. Excellent. This is the last bingo. We might not even get a bingo here. Let's hope Gutfeld has all the classics.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tom Shalhoub, in for Greg on this very special edition of Gutfeld.
This is Tom Shalhoub.
Let's welcome tonight's guests. As a baby, his first words were, "We know you're lying." Fox News contributor Paul Morrow. She's so Southern, her pronouns are y'all and y'alls. Co-host of The Bottom Line on Fox Business, Tegan McCowell. She always stands her ground unless there's a strong breeze. New York Times best-selling author and Fox News contributor Ketchup. And he can change a tire without using a jack. Former NWA world champion and host of the Planet Tyrus podcast, Tyrus.
Strong. What just popped up on the screen, guys? Is that a secret message from Israel?
Jack, former NWA.
Oh. It's just a little bit of an overlay from the recording software used by our good friend.
World champion and host of the Planet Tyrus podcast, Tyrus. Okay, before we get to some news stories, let's do this.
Greg's leftovers.
Greg's leftovers.
Yes, it's leftovers where I read the jokes we didn't use this week. And just like Greg, it's my first time reading them. So if they suck, we'll dress Joe Mackey like a Cadbury egg and send him to The View.
The View, where he'd get eaten up because they're fat. Is fat.
Today is the first day of the New York Auto Show. It went well. Only 30 cars were stolen. They've even made a new Tiger Woods edition SUV. It comes pre-crashed.
This is a full week of Tiger Woods on Gutfeld. Wow. Tiger. Getting eviscerated.
CVS plans to open 60 new stores in 2026. It's all part of a bigger plan to create the world's longest receipt.
CVS receipts.
Target just issued a stricter, more standardized dress code for its employees. Their look had gotten so sloppy, customers were embarrassed to be seen shoplifting there.
They will for sure be doing Tiger Woods for the next couple months, minimum.
Starbucks is offering their baristas a $1,200 bonus if they work faster and act friendlier. They plan to make up the shortfall with their new $1,200 Frappuccino. The White House Easter egg hunt is scheduled for this Monday. Unfortunately, RFK Jr. is not invited because last year he tried to mount the Easter Bunny on his truck.
RFK Jr. RFK Jr. 62. He's gonna eat the Easter Bunny because he eats all animals.
All right. Lindsey Graham was spotted vacationing at Disney World in Florida.
Disney.
Amid the government shutdown. So far, he's declared war on only 6 of the countries in Epcot Center.
I asked, because I bet Lindsey Graham was behind the war in Iran, too. I bet it was Israel and Lindsey Graham, because Trump would never do such a silly thing. I'm beginning to understand now. I'm beginning to understand the joke. The joke is that Donald Trump is a hostage of the deep state.
Come on, we got to dig Lindsey.
Sauerkraut, if Tom Shalhoub fucks, that's Gutfeld fucks. Tom Shalhoub is Gutfeld right now. So if Tom Shalhoub fucks, Gutfeld fucks.
North Korea's recent election results are in. The winner with 99.93% of the vote, Kim Jong-un.
Congratulations.
Of course, the only other person on the ballot, you die now.
Nice. That's an Asian joke. I'm just going to give you is race on that one. Trying to get another bingo going here.
All right. Mackey's safe. Mackey's safe. This week, 76-year-old Bruce Springsteen hit the road for a series of shows.
Has killed, yes. Has killed people, yep. Yep. True. Okay, Bruce Springsteen. We hate him. He's a big liberal elite. CVS equals number 18 drugs. Oh my. Fine. Just because it's...
It's part of his nationwide Break a Hip tour.
That's fishing.
Meanwhile, President Trump posted that Bruce Springsteen is a dried up prune.
Yeah, it's old. There we go. Yes. Oh, man. Donnie, getting him.
But that's not fair because people actually like prunes. NASA's Artemis II rocket.
Nobody likes Bruce Springsteen.
Just escaped Earth's gravitational pull and is on its way to the moon.
Earth's gravitational pull. Now that's hard to imagine because of the mass of the Earth. The view. Fat. Somebody is fat. Finally far away from the view. Yes. Come on. Gravitational pull is going to be a fat joke here. Come on.
Yeah. It would have made it there sooner, but they had a layover in Atlanta.
Never mind.
Okay, let's go to the monologue. Well, it's about that time of year, and that time in a historic president's second term that Republicans become prone to frustration and infighting. But it's instructive to take a look at the other side. CNN recently polled voters on both sides of the aisle and asked them if they think Dem leaders in Congress have their priorities straight. I wonder, are the numbers atrociously awful?
These numbers are just atrociously awful. A double A for the Democrats here. I mean, just take a look here. Congressional Dems have the right priorities. Look at this. Overall, 74%, nearly 3 in 4 say no. Just 25% overall say yes. You might say, okay, well, at least Dems like Democrats. Not the case. Look at this. The majority of Democrats are independents who lean Democrats. Look at this. 55% say no, congressional Democrats do not have.
Lagwar with the final bingo. Congratulations, Lagwar. Wow. That was a clutch bingo. I can't believe we barely checked. And I was even giving into the fishing there. Well done. Up.
They came in.
The right priorities.
You get your link here.
They came in so fast.
Okay. Lagwar linked an original Lagwar video. Wow. This is exciting. Well, thank you for playing bingo, ladies and gentlemen. This concludes the Gutfeld Bingo Monday. We have our links. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 viewer video submitted. Sauerkraut as well. Thank you very much. We've got 7 viewer videos. Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is the day trader of the day. Bribed his way in, which we respect here at the Bachelors Music, which is a free market YouTube channel. So let's get to it. Oh, one of those links was just the Instagram Live. So we have 6. Now let's go over there. Congratulations once again. I will crown you the winner. I will make the sound this time. So plug your ears if it's too loud. And there it is. Thanks for playing, everybody.
You're welcome to tug on it.
First video.
Oh, yeah, you get these fucking bums in the street, these panhandlers with birds pecking at their fucking feet. They come over to you, they're like, hey, buddy, you got some spare change? Hey, get the fuck away from me, huh? You're a fucking bum, you know that? You're a piece of shit. Is what are you gonna do with a quarter, huh? Open up a fucking business? Go rob somebody, earn your fucking money, you fucking piece of shit.
And the crowd goes wild. Look at the audience. We've got this guy, these bunch of cool guys, mustache guy, flat brim hat guy. And he makes a good point here. So he's basically, Andrew Dice Clay in a much more direct way is making a Gutfeld joke, but in like a much more direct fashion. Not beating around the bush. President Dice could still happen. Now this is tough. Instagram videos are tough, so please bear with me. I can't restart them. I can't change the volume. It's all up to you guys to regulate the sound level here.
You. So what do you guys say about 2026? I want to hear from you guys, from all of you folk creatures. So what do you guys say? You. So what do you guys say about 2026?
What is this? Okay, I will do my best to explain here. So, we have a political commentator here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 animals that are embarrassed that they are naked. And we have clothes in the very center. And he's asking them what they think about 2026. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's a sex thing. It's for sure a sex thing. But it is, that's my best guess. I can't give you guys a 100% of an explanation on this one. This is high level stuff. God bless Jesus. He is risen on this day.
Come here, Gospel. What's up with the drama, son?
No drama, sir.
What's up with the days of our lives?
No days of our lives, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Why do you keep falling off the freaking road?
Here we go tonight, no, sir.
Good. Come here.
Aye, sir.
You're going on trial training, sir.
Aye, sir.
Get away from me.
Aye, sir.
What just happened? I gotta watch.
Come here, Gospel. What's up with the drama, son?
No drama, sir.
What's up with the days of our lives?
No.
What's up with the days of our lives? That's a famous soap opera.
No days of our lives, sir.
No days of our lives.
No, sir.
Why do you keep falling off the freaking road?
Here we go tonight, no, sir.
Good. Come here.
Aye, sir.
You're going on trial training, sir.
Aye, sir.
Get away from me.
Aye.
So this is boot camp. This is where you are trained to become a killing machine. This is what the movie Full Metal Jacket is about. What's up with the days of our lives? This is this is a Jordan Peterson crying compilation. We'll have to put that one at the end here. That one's a little bit long. This is a Lagwar original.
Came in so fast and so hard, and these guys knew exactly what to. Let's go, come on, get in, let's go. Blah. They came one right after another, not at the same time. They don't want to come at the same time. They had to come right after each other. They didn't have any room.
Oh, there's your cum. Excellent soundbite there. Let's hear that one more time. Donald Trump talking about the brave airmen coming not at the same time.
They came in so fast.
That's how well trained they are.
Fast and so hard, and these guys knew exactly what to. Let's go, come on, get in, let's go.
Blah.
They came one right after another, not at the same time. They don't want to come at the same time. They had to come right after each other. They didn't have any room.
They didn't have any room. There was no room to come at the same time. Very good. That was excellent. Excellent clip there, Lagwar. A great highlight from a great man.
Whatchamacallit? Everyone remembers their parents. You're welcome to tug on it. Kids, right? When you were little kids, you used to do bad things. Remember when your parents
We've seen this guy before.
used to do, right? My mom would be like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, right?
Look at these tight. Look at that. Just like a sausage casing.
And when we were kids, we were always rebels, right? We always said, I always tried to mock my mother. I'm like, I'm gonna get the fucking belt, and she'd go get it, and I'd fucking jolt right away. I'm jolting. And when you were a kid,
Do you guys notice that the mic technique as well? Do you notice that? You gotta be like this. Ugh. That's how you hold the mic. Just fucking boom.
you always thought that you can outrun your parents, too. Wasn't that the fact, too? But you quickly figured out that you could not outrun your parents. So I'm running faster than a black man with a stolen VCR, right? And she turns into a cowboy, and her belt is her whip. She's right away. This is where you give up. This is where you give up. So you start saying, I'm not gonna put the dog in the dryer again, I promise. She's dragging me off like chainsaw with my legs in the back. Oh man, everyone knows what the parents do. Come on, dickheads. Get him! What the fuck are you saying? Hey, Gabe! No, seriously.
Oh man, so he's displaying a bit of weakness here, right? You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be doing the heads in the hands, okay? You just even if nobody is laughing, keep going, keep flexing. Also, he has a very strong hand position, right? He's got a very aggressive hand position, and that does do well for flexing the bicep. But as we know, in comedy, you have to hold the mic at the very bottom, right on the cord. Just a bit of an amateur mistake. There's always an amateur set.
So you can't understand gay people?
No, I don't. I seriously don't. Because what makes you, like, let's say for a gay guy, what makes you say, oh, I just want to suck a cock? Seriously, what makes you get, oh, huh? Me?
I like to suck cock.
What? How does that signify that you're gay? You're not.
I don't know. You just said, how do you like to suck cock?
I'm saying if you were a guy, you have to pay attention to dumb fucking blonde.
Didn't we clarify during my stand-up that I'm not natural blonde?
Whatever, you're fucking blonde. It doesn't matter.
No,
Look at
I'm
you, you're
not
blonde, you're
blonde.
dumbass. That's it. Blonde dumbass. And thank you for reminding me. I met a girl.
Another detail she says, didn't I clarify during my set that I'm not a natural blonde? So there's also letting us know that the crowd is also comedians, and this is very common. This is very common in stand-up comedy. When you start out, you're doing these open mics, and open mics is when comedians do comedy for other comics, and they get paid in drink tickets sometimes. But it's very tough.
Girl one time, and I asked her what her name was, and she said Dolphin. Okay? She said Dolphin.
Really,
Wait,
exactly.
I met a girl? Look at my fucking bicep! You think I can't meet a girl?
That's wonderful. This guy reminds me of me back in the 80s.
Oh my God.
Look at my fucking bicep. You think I can't meet a girl?
Anyway, before I snap and start throwing stools all over the place, I'm gonna leave.
Throwing stools. That's a poo joke.
Thanks. Sounds nice.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know where he is now, but I assume he probably has a very successful podcast. A moment like this, a bomb like this, is actually a great motivation to start a tech company, to start a really aggressive motivational podcast. You know, a lot of people are afraid of bombing. That's why they don't do stand-up. But a lot of people who eat shit doing stand-up usually do find a lot of success in other aspects of life. So everybody should try stand-up at least once. It could be, you know, Facebook was started out of spite. What's this guy going to start out of spite? The next great company. That's true. I can't leave a comment now. This guy for sure has a huge you don't bomb like that and not go on to start a successful business. It's hard to watch me type because I'm not very good at it. I like the double negatives there too. Very clumsy, but very effective. Excellent. Now we got a Jordan Peterson cry compilation here. Let's take a little watch. Jordan Peterson. Now that's hard. This is tough to see. I didn't actually know. I don't think he's actually crying here. I think I think he's just sweating out of his eyes.
It isn't painful. You know, well, I shouldn't do anything then, you know. The most fundamental reality is pain.
This is so long.
Yes. Is there anything more fundamental than pain? Love. And I have my tendency to feel a hell of a lot more sorry for a set of confused, isolated, and lonely pubescent girls who have no one to love them enough to help them appreciate who they are. I thought the marginalized were supposed to have a voice. Really? If you're in pain, love and truth, that's what you got. And you know, than I do for one overprivileged and unfortunately confused narcissistic Hollywood star.
It's making you emotional. Talk about it.
Well, God, you know. You have no idea how many people that's killing.
He's so.
We're also
sensitive.
seeing if we enjoy it, and I'm happy to be here doing something like this with her. It's a real privilege. It goes back to, you know, having children. A close reading of 20th century history indicates, as nothing else can, the horrors that accompany loss of faith in the idea.
He's so upset. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but he had like a meltdown. Then he had drug addiction. Then he went, and that's the problem when you get so much attention and you get so much money. You just go crazy. And that's the dream. Thank you for that one. What a fun, strange collection, all the way from embarrassed animals who are naked to Jordan Peterson crying. I will play Jordan Peterson crying as the outro audio for this stream. So thank you very much for your submissions.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Thank you to our day traders. Thank you to our long-term investors. Thank you to our Patreons. Oh, also, I'm going to put up a Patreon stream on Friday. Brian is going to come do a little Patreon hangout on Friday after the Jokes Explained stand-up bingo on Friday. So please join us for that. I'll post the Patreon link. I'll make it right after this. So see you guys all on Friday. Thank you again for playing. Have a great week. Blessed be the Lord. And I'll let Jordan Peterson cry us out. See you guys.
Of the individual. You have no idea. I see people everywhere, all over the world. They're so demoralized. Especially young people. Especially young people with a conscience. Because they've been told since they were little that there's nothing to them but corruption and power. It's like, how the hell do you expect them to react? It is only the individual, after all, who suffers. The group does not suffer. If they're more powerful than pain, maybe they're the most real things. Even in the revelation of their triumph, the initial depth of their despair, so I wouldn't change that. But it's not nothing. And it's certainly not just happiness. It's better than happiness, but it's almost unbearable.